Hello and welcome to your low impact warm up. So what we're going to do to start off with, just get the blood flowing in the muscles before we start any exercise. We're just going to stay on the spot to begin with. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls, reach all the way back out behind. Try and make big circles, try and keep that back up nice and tall. And then we're going to slowly reach your head to the floor, roll out front. And then relaxing it up, stand back tall. Big arm circles, reach all the way back out behind. And then take it out forwards in front, so you're changing direction, keep looking to the floor. And then relax it down, keeping your arms by your side. Just going to go for a march on the spot, pumping your arms by your sides, push out from foot to foot. And then slowing it down, taking your feet slightly wider apart, keep the back tall, take your hands to your hips, slowly move out from side to side. Again, chest open, slowly move out from wide, reaching from hip to hip. And then keeping it still, hands up high in front, keep the feet out wide, rotate your upper body out from side to side so the elbows just in line with your chest. Keep looking out forward, gently rotate from side to side. So your hips don't move, just keep moving your upper body wide from side to side. Good. And then holding it forwards. Take your arms, stretch up high into the air. Lower it all the way down, try and sit low into a chair position. Take a deep breath in, stretch back up high. Once more, bring it low down. Take a deep breath in, push up high. And relaxing your arms down by your side. Step your feet slightly closer in. We're just going to start walking your feet in and out. Keep moving the arms up and down. And then bring it back in with your feet. Stand up tall, reach your arms behind your back, head up, push out wide behind. And then relaxing your arms by your side, taking your hips, push gently out in front. And the hands in front, push back behind, keeping your head forwards. And then bring it up nice and tall, and just relax off there for a second. Good. Hello and welcome to today's low impact workout. So, what we're going to do is we have got 8 different exercises which we're going to do twice through. You're going to work 30 seconds, have 30 seconds rest. In the rest period then I will show you the next exercise that we're going to do. So, first of all, we have got step bum kicks. So I'm just going to show you from the side what you're going to do. Taking your hands back behind, you're just going to do a simple kick back with your heel, try and reach up high towards your bum behind. So this is from the side, facing forwards. Keep your chest open, head tall, shoulders relaxed, kick up high back behind there. Okay, so that is our first exercise. I'm going to set the timer there for 30 seconds and we'll get started. So make sure you've got a frame around yourselves and make sure you've got a drink as well. Remember, you can have a drink any time that you want one. So get ready then in 3, 2, 1. Take it up first, hands back, shoulders relaxed, chest open, kick wide back behind. Now, if you're struggling with balance, don't worry, you can use a chair or anything like that as well. So if I just stand from the side, I'm going to imagine I'm holding onto a chair, I'm going to keep my back tall, hands in front, and I'm still going to keep kicking back as high as you can with my foot behind. So, holding it there then. You got 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, first exercise done. You now got 30 seconds rest. Before we move on to our next exercise, I'm going to show you the next one. It's going to be just a simple squat. So, feet shoulder width apart, relax your shoulders again, keep looking forwards, sit onto the chair, bring it back up tall. So you can imagine you've got imaginary chair behind you, sit low, bring it up. So your bum just wants to touch the top, then stand back up tall. So from the side, we're going to get started then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back to your heels, stand back up. So your head's high. Push your hips back towards the floor, stand up, sit low. Good. Nice and steady, taking your own pace. Try and sit as low down as you can before you bring it back up. So again, if you're struggling, you want to hold on to something like I said before with a chair, you can just hold on to your chair, keep it there in front, sit low down back behind. Good, and stop there then, 30 seconds rest. We then got our next exercise, which is going to be forward punches. So, quick demonstration while we're resting. Feet shoulder width apart. You're just going to bounce from foot to foot, reach out with your arms, bring it from side to side. Okay? This is going to be easier standing up tall. If you want to make it slightly harder with the legs, sit lower down, keep a slight bend to your knees, reach up high from side to side. So for 3, 2, 1, go. When you're ready then, bounce from foot to foot, reach out wide in front. So you can take it up, you can just stand tall, and you don't have to move your body, you can just punch. Or if you want to make it harder, again as I said, sit lower, keep moving out with your arms, bring it from side to side. Good. 10 seconds to go then. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. So, 30-second rest. Quick demonstration on your next, which is going to be a windmill. So I'm going to take my feet just slightly wider so I've got a better balance in my stance. Keep my shoulders relaxed. I'm going to take my hands just by my shoulders. I'm going to try and reach low towards my toe, bring it back up high. So I'm going to alternate from side to side. Now, if you're worried about going low to the toes, don't worry. Come to the knees, stretch low from side to side. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready again, bring it low. As I said, easy version is just to the knees. Harder version is just try and touch as low as you can towards them toes, alternating from side to side. So head up. Try and keep looking forwards if you can to the chest is up. Keep pushing low towards wherever you feel comfortable. So 10. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax it there. Good. 30 seconds rest again. Quick demonstration on your next then, which is going to be a side tap arm raise. So I'm going to imagine that I'm going to take it out wide with my foot and my arms, then reach it back in. Alternate from side to side. Step out, pull in. Step out, pull in. Good. So tap with my toes to the side, reach back with my body in close, and start then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So step it out, bring it back in. So the arms go wide, reach your body back close before you step to the other leg. Good, take it at your own pace. If you want to take it slightly quicker you can. Speed it up with them toe taps, reaching wide. If you want to just keep it nice and steady, then you can as well. So you've got 10. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it there. Good. 30-second rest. Moving on to then we've got a wide lunge. So again, you can just step it out wide in front, bring it back in, step to the leg, step out, pull back in. So forward facing version, take it onto the side so you can just see. Feet shoulder width apart, wide step in front, bring it back in. So keeping my feet roughly shoulder width apart. Imagine you've got 2 footprints in front, you're going to step towards them and then step back in. So again, if you've got a chair, you can hold onto the chair and you can just do a reverse lunge. You can step that foot back behind, slight bend to the knees and keep tapping back behind. Or if you haven't got anything, you just want to do it by yourself, reach out, pull back in. Good. So just take it nice and steady. Don't worry about your speed. Try and reach as wide as you can before you bring it back in close. Good. So final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. 30 seconds rest. We've got 2 exercises to go then, and then that's end of round 1. So we're going to go first with a leg lift. So again, feet shoulder width apart, relaxing the shoulders off. You're going to bring your knee up in towards your chest and step from knee to knee. So it's going to come up, drop down, come up, drop down, okay? If you can't bring your knees up high, don't worry. Take your heels in front and you can just do a simple heel touch to the floor. So you alternate it from side to side, okay? So when you're ready then, you can start either knees up, try and tuck it into your chest, or harder, heel touches, easier, heel touches reach out in front. Okay? So either up, the harder one, or heel touches to make it easy. Okay? So up towards the chest, push your knee back down into the floor. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. Then our final exercise which we're going to do is either higher up or lower down, depending on if you get onto the floor or not. We're going to go just for a plank on the knees, okay? So I'm just going to quickly show you a quick high up version. So either on a chair, anything that's stable enough. I'm just going to bring it out, try and keep it there with my body keeping it still. Or I can drop to my knees, keeping that weight forwards then, hold it there, so I'm engaging my core, okay? So you can either do it on a table like I've got, a chair, or if you want to do it on the floor where you feel more stable, bring it to the floor and just keep that body there. So either high onto the hands or low down onto the elbows, okay? So keeping it there then. We've got that last bit to go. Keep engaging on core muscles, keep the shoulders forwards. Nice and steady with the body. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Brilliant. So, 30-second rest. We're then going to move back to the very first exercise that we started off with, which was a step bum kick. So, facing forward, quick demonstration, take it up, kick your heel back in towards your bum. From the side, again, shoulder width apart with my feet, kick back, lower down with my leg. So, at the minute I'm holding on to nothing. I can imagine that I've got a chair in front of me if you need to for your balance. Kick up, drop down. So get started then in 3, 2, 1, go. When you're ready, either hands onto a chair to help with stability, or you can just use your own body weight. Keep it nice and steady, kick back, try and bend the knee, kicking high back behind. Good. Doing really well now. We've got the last 10 seconds to go. So just keep going what you can do to suit yourselves. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. First exercise done. We're going to move on to our next exercise then, which is a squat. So feet shoulder width apart, arms by my sides to start, chest open, relax the shoulders off. Sit low, pull back up into standing. Okay. Again, as I said, you can hold on to a chair, or you can imagine the chair's behind you if you want to know how low to go, so you can just lower your bum to the top, stand back up. So we're going to get started then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sit down, stand back up. Good. Just nice and steady at your own pace. Keep lowering, bring it back up tall. Brilliant, well done. 20 seconds to go. And the last 10 then. Nice and steady. Keep looking forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Grab yourself a drink any time that you want. Don't worry, don't wait for me to say. You can just get one whenever you want to. Our next exercise then is going to be forward punches. So you're in your 30-second rest period still at the moment. I'm going to keep my feet where they are, and I'm just going to go forwards with my hands, punch out from side to side. Okay? Now again, this is a harder version up tall, slightly harder with the legs. If you want to sit lower down, you can. Put a slight bounce in, punch it out wide. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Easy, remember, up tall, keeping the body still, or you can bounce with it, it's entirely up to you. Harder, bend the knees, push out wide from side to side. Brilliant. Keep that head up high, back nice and tall. Slight bounce with the knees, keep reaching out wide from side to side for 10 seconds then. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. 30 seconds. I'm going to just quickly show you the next exercise. So I'm keeping that stance with my feet for a windmill. Hands are going to come roughly to shoulder height. Easy, remember, just touch to the knees. Harder, try and get it low towards the toes, okay? So it's up to you, whichever you feel more comfortable. Sit back with the hips, keep your head up, sit low down. So in the next 5 seconds then get ready. So remember what I said, keeping the feet wider than shoulder width apart, hands up high. Go then, reach low towards your toes or your knees, whichever feels comfortable. Keeping your head up, shoulders relaxed, bring it low down in front. Brilliant, well done. Keep going then. So then we've got 10 seconds to go. Coming up to your last bit. Keep trying to push as low down as you can. For 3, 2, 1, and breathe up. Good. Then we're going to move back to that side up arm raise. So I'm going to just bring my feet in a little bit closer this time. I'm going to reach out wide with my arms, touch my toes to the floor to the side. It's going to alternate from side to side. Okay, remember what I said, grab a drink at any point you want one, okay? So, I'm going to get myself ready then. Got 10 seconds left of my rest period, and then we're going to move on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. So foot wide, hands out to the side, keep tapping out from side to side. So this is easier. I'm going to make it slightly harder, try and pick that pace up, reach it out wide to the sides, okay? Slower is easier, harder is a little bit faster, okay? Good. 10 seconds then. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. 30 seconds rest. You've just got 3 exercises to go and then you're finished, okay? So, moving back to our wide lunge then. From the forwards, facing view, you're going to take your feet slightly wider apart so you've got better balance with your body. Step it out wide, pull it back in. So step out, pull in. So from the side, just so you can see then, I'm going to bring it out, pull it back in. Okay, so big step with the foot, drive it back in close. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Step out, pull in. So where your feet are placed when you start off, imagine you've taken 2 big steps in front. You're going to aim to them steps each time before you bring it back in close. So head up, alternate from leg to leg, push forwards, step it in. And remember what I said, if you need to hold on to a chair or anything that's stable enough for you, feel free to. So 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. 30 seconds rest, 2 exercises to go. Moving back to the alternate leg lifts then. So, quick demonstration, take the knee up, then push back to the floor. So you're going to alternate from leg to leg. Remember the harder one, easier is heel touch, reel it to the floor, pull it back in, okay? So we're going to get started then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders relaxed, knee up, then push back into the floor. So try and aim to come up as high as you can. Pull the internal muscles in nice and tight so it helps stabilise your body. Reach up, push down. Good. Or easier, remember, heels in front, pull back in close. Good, you've got 10 seconds to go then. So last bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. So our final exercise then is going to be our plank. So either onto a table, chair, anything that you feel stable enough is entirely up to you. Or if you want to go onto the floor, then you can. So I'm just going to grab my table so you can see again. Either up high, back nice and flat, shoulders in my hands, keep your body still. Or I can drop to my knees. I can stay in exactly the same position, holding it still. Or I can bring it on the hands, onto the floor, and keep my body still then. So I'm going to be still engaging my core muscles, keeping it still. We're moving into our weight period then for 30 seconds, just a final exercise. Keep it there. If you're struggling with your arms up high, drop to your elbows, and again, keep the shoulders forwards, over your hands, and try and keep it still. Okay? So deep, slow, steady breaths in and out. Hold them for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Brilliant. Well done. 30 seconds rest, then we'll move into the core down, and then you are done. Well done, everybody. Okay, so now it's just a cool down. We're just going to take your feet shoulder width apart. Sit low down with your hands on either knee, sit your hips behind, head up forwards. Then slowly lower with your head, look down to the floor, straighten your legs off, stretch your hands to your toes. Keep your legs out straight, hold it low down to the floor. Then slowly bring it up, take it towards standing, take your feet closer in together. Left heel to the floor, reach your hands over, sweep low down to your toes, pull it in close. And then relaxing it off. Take it over to the opposite side, heel in front, foot up. And both feet close together, stand tall, relaxing shoulders off. Reach your arms over the top, reach low down to both feet, keeping your legs straight. Slowly pulling it up then standing. Feet wide, push low down to the right side. And over to left. Then face forwards. Reach your arms in front of your chest, twist to the left. And over to the right. Face out forwards, bring your elbows and your hands close in together, bring it close to your chest. Deep breath in, reach high over your head. And so down in front of your chest. Once more. 3, 2, 1, deep breath in, lift up. Gently relax it down. Hands apart, take your feet slightly closer in, reach one arm in tight, head to the opposite shoulder. Relax it low down, switch to the side. And arms long by your sides, gently reach over to one side. Then to the other. And bring it up towards the standing, roll your shoulders back behind. And take it out forwards in front, head low down. Then pushing your hands into the floor, lift your head up. Look slowly from side to side. And then facing forwards, lower to the floor, up to the ceiling. And head facing forwards, gently relax it there and bring your hands in together. Well done!